Hey, I'm Brian Hunt with Coldwell Banker Realty here in Columbia, South Carolina, and I want to talk a little bit about the tax rates in Columbia and in South Carolina, I believe. And so Dale Barker is with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. He's going to talk about maybe some of his obstacles and what he's finding when you go to apply for a loan and you're estimating taxes, right?
Correct. South Carolina is one of maybe one other state that has a two-tier tax system, which is a 4% rate for a primary residence and a 6% rate for a secondary or investment property. But that's even a bigger misnomer because there's school bond rollbacks and some big advantages to having it as primary. So most of the time, the difference between taxes on a primary versus investment is 3 to 4 times as high. What we're finding out, the tax bills in Richland County particularly have just dropped, and some of those properties are coded as investment properties. So you have a buyer that goes in that's going to be primary, and they think they're going to have to pay this much a month, or it's our job to tell the underwriter with the tax certification from the attorney that upon the 4% classification, they will be able to pay. I had one last night that was $1,800 versus about $6,000 or more.
Huge difference.
Huge difference in the difference between getting a house or not getting a house.
Yeah.
Not many of your national lenders understand this at all. A lot of underwriters don't understand this. Even within my company, I have to correct some that aren't familiar with the policy. But at Guaranteed Rate, we can provide to pay the 4% and escrow for the 4% and qualify them for the 4%. Even if the bill right now has to be paid at the higher rate, we can still project out what it's likely to be for next year. Taxes are based on what they are January 1 of the current year. So that's a huge area, that a big reason to use the local lenders like us, because a lot of lenders don't understand the tax system in South Carolina.
It is definitely a problem. And you need to talk to your real estate agent also, because the way that our contract is written can be a little tricky because it's based on the local contract that we use. The tax proration, which means the time that you purchase the property, how much you're paying in taxes, is based on the previous year's tax bill or the most recent tax bill. So that's something too that can come up, where you just need to make sure that you talk to your real estate agent before really getting into that, and make sure that your real estate agent is talking to your loan officer so that they understand, because it really can be confusing. But you can reach out to me at 803-386-9872, and you can call Dale at
803-318-0735.